His brother fought Floyd Mayweather, so it's good for both of them. He then spoke about the fight and was asked if Tyson was too old at 58. He said, nah, he could knock Jake out, Jake could knock him out. He a grown man, but he gonna get hit by another grown man. Who knows? It's boxing. Sergio Mora also criticized Jake Paul for fighting Mike Tyson, who hasn't competed in over 20 years and lost his last 2 fights by knockout.
What is that good for boxing? Fighting a Jake Paul who's obviously in I think late 20s.
Look, man, I've always been a critic of Jake Paul and having him fight real fighters and boxers. But fighting a fighter that hasn't fought in over 20 years, like Mike Tyson, he got beat 20 years ago. And
he lost the last 2 fights, got knocked out.
Yeah, he got knocked out the last 2 fights. So at 57, 58 years old, come on, man, you're fighting a senior citizen, and it's not fair. I mean, he can look like a beast, Mike Tyson, for like the 10-second clips that he posts on social media. Anyone could do. I can look like a killer right now on the pad for 10 seconds. But as soon as you turn that camera off, I'm going to be huffing and puffing and sore. Mike Tyson's not going to be a good look for his legacy.
Sean Strickland voiced his concerns about Tyson's age, but in a bad manner. He criticized and abused Jake Paul for fighting an old fighter. His curse words emphasize his hate for Jake Paul.
It will not be dangerous for Tyson because, Tyson's been up in the ring with, monsters. He has a chin. I'm sure he can go 6 rounds, 7 rounds, 8 rounds, but I'm just concerned about, Tyson's legacy. That's it.
Yeah, if Jake catches him with something, he is 57.
You just don't know. I've never seen a 57-year-old fighter up in the ring, against a strong guy, a strong bull like Jake Paul. So it's.
Is that good or bad for boxing if Jake finds a way to knock him out, yet alone beat him?
I have my concerns as well, just like everybody else. I absolutely love Mike Tyson. He's everybody's hero in the sport, isn't he? He's an icon, legend in the sport, and I just don't want to see him losing to Jake Paul. I just really respect Mike as a fighter and what he's done for the sport, and there's just nobody like him as a heavyweight. You walked into the ring with this aura, he's a black towel around him, no music sometimes.
Michael Nunn, a former world champion, remains optimistic about Tyson's chances. Despite his age, Nunn believes Tyson can still dominate if he taps into the aggression from his prime. He noted that Tyson's decades of experience and skill make him a formidable opponent.
How do you feel about this Tyson fight?
I love Mike, and I hate talking about it because he always gets mad at me when I talk about this stuff.
I eat your ass on the line.
When the fight happens, he'll be 58 years old. There'll be a 31-year age difference between these two. And, Jake Paul did fight a kid his age and he lost. I don't know, man.
I feel how you feel, but as fighters, we are a little different to where we always have a round in us. Doesn't matter how old we get.
Although the two never fought, Briggs was asked for his views on the fight and said it was a good chance for both men to make money. While speaking to Fight Hype, he stated, "It's great for Mike making some money at his age, doing exhibitions, to be able to make millions of dollars at his age. That's what you're supposed to do. Do 100 if you can, if they're going to pay you. At his age, making money for his family, why would you not?" As for Jake, good for Jake too. You beat a man like Mike Tyson. His brother fought Floyd Mayweather, so it's good for both of them. The entire experience of being in the gym with Tyson every day was mind-blowing, and even now he finds it hard to believe he was part of that environment.
Oh yeah, his power was crazy. His hands are like stones. Like his knuckles were like stones. They're bigger than mine, like a good 2 inches bigger than mine. His hands are huge. Wow. And his head, man, hard head. But yeah, that was a good experience just being there. Every day was it was mind-blowing. I still couldn't believe it.
And he's like really actually super strong. Like he doesn't look like it. He maybe does look like it a little bit, but like the weight he pushes in the gym is impressive.
Yeah, last night as soon as I saw him set the guy up to the left, he kept going overhead right on. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Really.
No,
he noted that Tyson's decades of experience and skill make him a formidable opponent, and while age may have affected his physical abilities, Tyson's focus and mentality could still make him dangerous, even against a younger fighter like Jake Paul.
Boxing experience.
If Mike Tyson just goes out there and do what Mike Tyson does, he's going to obliterate. He's going to who wants to be at the end of a Mike Tyson left hook to the liver or to the chin.
But there is a 30-year age difference.
Well, and age is a big difference. Now, if Tyson got the condition and the skill set that we know that he's got, it's gonna be hell for the captain, man. I mean, I wouldn't want to be in the ring with him. I mean, with him actually fighting and wanting to fight and hurt you, I mean, hey, good luck. That's what I can tell you.